Rabotai, I have to say this over. We're saying over about having the right trust in Hashem. And the first thing that you have to trust in Hashem is, the first thing that you have to have the trust in Hashem is knowing, that's what he writes, Orchot Sadikim writes, that he's the most merciful anybody could imagine. Whatever you think mercy is, times it by a billion, a trillion. You know, I was very, very taken aback how one guy was saying, oh, I'm so merciful, I'm this, I'm that, and this. You know, you're very merciful. But he was saying, oh, is Hashem has mercy? Are you crazy? Hashem has rachamim on everything. He has mercy, but rachamav, what do we say? Al kol ma'asav. His mercy is on everything that he created. And therefore, when you understand Hashem in your life has so much rachamim, therefore you feel comfortable. You feel good. You feel good. You're like, oh, Hashem is rachamim. He's not there to hurt you. He's not there to hurt you. He's there to help you every step of the way. You ever see a father? I was in a car with a father. Father was around the age of 70. And there was a situation going on how another young man of a father, how they were separated from his kids. And one of the things is because, he wasn't... He wasn't, able to provide. It was such a messed up situation. He wanted to provide and this and that. And the mother took it away, the kids, and it was a whole thing. And the father that was 70 in the car heard. And he was like screaming in the car, "A father's a father. A father loves his child. A father will do anything for his child, no matter what." And it's so true. When you realize that Hashem is your father, He'll do anything for you. He doesn't want to hurt you. He wants the best for you. He'll do anything to save his son, to help his son. He'll do anything. That is one of the thoughts that you have to have in your mind. He's Avicha Shebashamayim. He's your father in heaven. You know, Haz v'Shalom, when a father passes away, we don't mess around with any orphan. You know that, right? What's the thing? It says, you mess around with him, you're messing around with his father. Who's his father? Avi Yetomim is Hashem. You're messing with Hashem himself. Because he doesn't have a father. Who's his father? Hashem becomes his father. Hashem is our father, even though if we have a father, Hashem is our father as well. But this person has no one to turn to. Usually a kid comes home, oh, somebody started up with you in school. You know, what do? You remember when you was a little kid? Either you go to your older brother, and he tell you, bro, listen, this is what's going on. This guy's messing around with me. Or if you don't have an older brother, you tell your dad. Situations like this, you know? Father gets over here, this kid doesn't have anybody to turn to. He comes home, his father's not there, what's he going to turn to? He turns to He turns to Hashem. Hashem says, he's screaming out to me, be careful. That's what it says. You got to be careful with the Yatomim. I remember in yeshivot, when the Yatomim used to come into the yeshiva, they would warn the guys. I'm not joking. They would warn the guys. I remember when I was sitting, I was dorming over there. Across from me, the guy, one guy came over to me and says, be careful. Don't mess around. Make sure you take care of him good. Because his father passed. It's like, all right, I got you. Came in, this, that, come, I'll give you, what do you like? Some chocolates, some drinks, whatever. I hooked him up. But I remember at the time, I was like, him, you don't mess around with, because it's sensitive. Your father is Avicha Shebashamayim. When you know that, you feel good. You feel so good. And that's what he's telling you. First thing you have to know is that what? He has the most mercy. The most that you could ever imagine. Put it in, please, Eli. Put it in, please. Thank you very much. Scale mitzvot, Eli. All right. Second thing is, המחשבה השנייה, כל הטובות המגיעות אליו, מאביו ומאמו ואחיו וקרוביו אליו, הכל מאת השם יתברך, ואלו הם שטוחי מקום ברוך הוא. Now this is very important. Now this, when I say very important, I mean very important. And I'm going to read it to you clearly in Hebrew, so you get it. I know you guys know Hebrew, and I'm sure the people listening also know Hebrew. I'm going to read it again. Kol hatovot, all the good, hamegia alav, that comes to him, me'aviv u'me'imo, from his father and mother, ve'echav grovav ve'av, or from his brothers or his relatives, hakol me'et Hashem, they're all from Hashem. Ve'elohem shluchei hamakom baruch hu, and these people that help you, they are your shlichim from Hashem. It's an amazing point. It says, and when your father helps you out, every father, if he's in a company or something like that, I'm going to make a baracha, by the way. The people listening is not live, so therefore don't answer, amen, but the people here could answer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Anyway, so the father, any father that has a business, something like that, or has a yeshiva, he'll put his son in. And people will say, oh, you know why he's the rabbi? Oh, his father was the rabbi. So his father gave it there. Oh, you know why he's the CEO of the company? Because his father started the company. What do you think? Why does he have so much money? His dad made the money. That's why he has so much money. No. He's not saying that. He's saying because Hashem gave you that. It was, you have to believe that they were the messengers of Hashem. They were the messengers of God to give you that. You understand? Next time you see a guy in the company and you're like, oh wow, oh I know why. How did he get so big so fast? His father started the company, and that's why he's in charge. He's in charge because Hashem told me you're going to be in charge. Hashem told me you're going to be in charge. Some people say, oh, you know why he's the rabbi of the shul? Because his father was the rabbi, he has connections with the president of the shul, and he told him, listen, put my son, make him a minyan over here on the side, let's make another minyan for the youth, and that's why he became the rabbi. That's all. You have to believe from Hashem. That's what he's saying. He's telling you, any good that comes to you, you have to believe it's from Hashem. And what about what this guy did? Of course you have to have recognition of the good to your father, to your mother, to your brothers, and recognize the good and always mekir tov to them. But he's telling you, just know it's coming from Hashem. Just know that. There's a second thing. So first thing to have bitachon in Hashem is what? He's the most merciful. Second thing is to have bitachon in Hashem. Whatever you're getting, anybody who gives you anything, they're only the messengers of Hashem. And you have to direct it and attribute it because of Borei Olam. That's what you have to do. And it's the truth, by the way. It's the truth. Sometimes it's hard, you say to yourself, oh, what do you mean? I see my father gave me, I see my brother, I see. Forget what you see. It's Hashem that did it clearly through them. Through them. And every single good that you have in your life is directly from Hashem. Second thing, Bitachon. Third thing. Hashlishit. Everything, all the things that you're getting good is all from the kindness of God. And this is the big one. You ready for the big one? And we read it. It's 4 words. Lo shehu ra'ui lekach. Lo shehu ra'ui lekach. You know what that means? What does it mean? Lo shehu ra'ui lekach. Not because you deserve it, because Hashem is so good. You guys, I deserve it. I came to shul for 3 months straight. What do you mean I deserve it? Now I made the deal. He says, no, he's telling you, no, not because of that. Because Hashem is so kind, even though you're not befitting for it, Hashem will give it to you anyway. Yeah, the chesed of Hashem is crazy. They say the stealer, the robber prays, before he's going to rob the bank or rob the house, he prays, Hashem, please don't make me caught, don't get me caught. Technically he's stealing. He's stealing and Hashem really technically, imagine a guy steals, a guy speaks Lashon Hara. His tongue should fall out on the spot. A guy speaks Lashon Hara, his tongue should fall out on the spot. No, am I right or no? He's going against God. Hashem said, don't speak bad about people. You're going ahead and speaking bad about people. You're going against God. His tongue should fall out. His mouth should also Hashem is so kind, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the kindness of Hashem. You think about it, it's a wild thing. And now he's telling you something else, though. He's telling you whatever good that you have. Don't say, oh, I deserve it. I deserve it. It comes to me. I give tzedakah, I make money. That's what it says, right? I deserve it. Don't say that. Say it's all kindness of Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. I'm not even befitting for that. And I got it. Wow. That guy's married. He has an unbelievable wife. She's tzaddiket, midot tovot, this, that. He says, listen, when I was on the market going out, I was the number one guy. He told me, good looking, I had this, and I had this. I'm a popular guy, everybody knew me. So that's why I got the best girl. No. You're not befitting for that. Hashem gave it to you as a kindness because He's so good. So you have a good wife, You say, I'm not even befitting. Thank you, Hashem. I'm humbled. What can I do for you? You know, the Hafetz Chaim wrote the Mishnah Berurah. You know how long it took him to do Mishnah Berurah? How many years do you think it took him to do Mishnah Berurah? Hafetz Chaim. Everybody knows Hafetz Chaim, right? How many years did it take him to do Mishnah Berurah? About 25 years. 25. Not 2.5. 25 years. He had an attic. He would go in his attic and all day long plugging. Mishnah Berurah. Years. 25 years. You know what that is? You know what he did when he completed the Mishnah Berurah? You want to hear what he did? He took all the Mishnah Berurah and he lifted it up. He said, Hashem, look what you gave me. Now what can I give you? Hear that? He worked 25 years, day and night, for the Mishnah Berurah to be published and to print it and to make sure everything is so clear. After 25 years of working, he finally completed it. He takes the whole set, he goes up, he says, Hashem, look what you gave me. What can I give you? Because he knew it was all the kindness of Hashem. Hashem had to give you the mind for that. People, they have to have a mind where you could concentrate. He knew it was all chesed of Hashem that he gave it to him. You hear what's going on over here? You know? The guy thinks, oh yeah, I'm a good salesman. I know how to talk, this, that. Give me the phone, I could sell it in 2 seconds. I could rip him off. I have such a good mouth. You don't know. Number one salesman. Whatever you want, I got you. No. Whatever you have in your life, it's all kindness from Hashem. Not that we deserve it, because God is so good to us that He gives and gives and gives and gives and gives and gives and gives. Now imagine when you did something good, how much more Hashem is going to give. Think about it like that. We're not deserved, but imagine we do something good that we all like something, Hashem gives. So He's telling you over here. Isn't that awesome, by the way? By the way, He has another few more. Maybe we'll do one more. Or end off over there. So far we have 3. What was the 3? First thing is that He's the most merciful in the world, that you can't even imagine. He's your Father in heaven, and therefore He always wants to have compassion over us. Second thing He's saying, to have in mind that whatever good you have is directly coming from Hashem, and even though you see that it's coming from your father and your mother or your brother, and He says, when you come home for dinner and your mom cooks you dinner, He's telling you over here, your mom cooking you dinner was Hashem giving you that food. No, my mother. How many times your mother was busy and she couldn't make you dinner? Or your wife, she cooked your food. It was Borei Olam. She was a shaliach. Of course, you have to thank her. Honey, this is beautiful. The soup is unbelievable. Thank you. Wow, unbelievable. You have to thank her. Even when what? Even when the husband comes, gives his wife money. The wife has to believe it's not a husband. It's Hashem giving it through the husband. Boom. Doctor, you go to the doctor. I trained my kid. Say thank you to the doctor. When you're done with the doctor, say thank you to the doctor. But when you say thank you to the God, don't forget Hashem. Don't forget it was Hashem that did it. Don't forget it. There was a kid over here. You know that little boy that gave me this coffee? He's 13 years old. You know that boy who gave me that coffee? I'll tell you a story. He had an eye surgery. About a month and a half ago. It was a very, very, very serious eye surgery. You can see his eye, how serious it is, just by looking at his eye. And his father, it was a Friday night, his father came to pray with us. And after that, we saw the young boy, he wasn't in shul. So he says, Dad, no, he's resting at home. A few men from the shul went to go visit. Right after Shabbat, right after Friday night, few guys went to his house, went to go visit him. We opened up the door. He was so happy, the father. The kid was so happy that we came. And the father said, I want to tell you guys a story. Kavod. What's the story? The doctor was coming in and saying, I don't know if it's going to be successful, this, that. And she's the number 1 doctor of this eye surgery, cross country. Number 1 doctor. He went to the number one doctor. I don't know, there's that. This is the doctor who walks in and says it to the family. We'll do it, but I don't know if it'll be successful. That's what he says. That's what she says to him. He tells me, he looked at her straight in the face and said, "You're not the doctor." She never heard it in her life. "I'm the doctor." "You're not the doctor." She's really now, she's confused. She's really confused. And then the father says again, "You're not going to do the surgery on my son."
Checking the paperwork.
You know. And then the father sees that the doctor's so confused. And then the father says, "You're going to be the messenger of God to do the surgery. But God will do the surgery on my son." That was it. Successful surgery. He had such Emuna. It was not the doctor. It was Hashem that he told the doctor in her face. By the way, number one doctor. If you would hear him the way he says it, it's so fire. You're not the doctor. You're not the doctor. Hashem's the doctor. You're going to just be the messenger.